Welcome everyone to Las Vegas, Nevada, and this home for sale behind me here in a gated community with a sparkling pool, paid off solar, a 3-car garage, and I have a very special tour for you today. It's another mystery tour. I know it's Wednesday, but here's the deal. I haven't seen inside of this house at all. Usually I look at the pictures online, find out about it. All I saw was the front picture, the price, saw that it had a pool, saw the neighborhood we're in here in this gated community right off of Valle, Verde. And I was like, let's just go do it. We're going to go in completely unknowing what's inside today. And I can't wait to explore it with you right now in real time. The list price, $1.095 million. We are in an HOA at $150 a month. And yeah, we're in the gated community here off Valle Verde Parkway. 3,913 square feet of living space. So very large home, 4 bedrooms, 3 baths, plus a den. So we're going to go inside right now. We're going to tour this home just for you, find out if it's the perfect home. And I have no idea what's inside, so we're going to find out together. Also, I started something new. There's going to be a QR code right here. You want to find out more about this house? I have a link to a dedicated web page just about this house. You want to know more about the HOA, want to know more about the details, whatever you need, it's going to be on that page. So scan that QR code. I'm also going to leave a link to that website as well if you want to access it that way. Anyways, let's get inside right now. I'm Andrew Guiant with Simply Vegas. Before we get started, give me a big fat thumbs up down there and hit that subscribe button, because 80% of you viewers have not subscribed to my channel and I don't know why. So hit that subscribe. Let's get inside and take a look right now just for you. All right, everyone, here we are. This home just hit the market 4 days ago, and I literally have no idea what's going on inside. Like I said, I just saw the front picture. I know the neighborhood, this gated community right off Valle Verde and Horizon Ridge here in 89012. We're just outside of MacDonald Ranch. And yeah, we have that beautiful pool, no rear neighbors, and we're gonna go explore right now just for you. Maybe this is the perfect home for you today. Listed at $1.095 million. We're at 1813 Country Meadows Drive, Henderson, Nevada, 89012. Home built in 2000. And yeah, I don't know if it's been remodeled. I don't know if it's original, but that's what we're going to find out today. What do you get for your money? 4 bedrooms, 3 baths, plus a den, 8,200 square foot lot. Mature front landscape. I do like this kind of curved paver path here. And then they do have also this kind of walking path up the side here with the stones. And if you have the cars in the driveway, say you have 3 cars parked there, you don't want to walk through the rocks. You have a nice pathway there. Huge double door entryway with 8-foot doors. That beautiful glass window up top there with the arch. But yeah, let's see what's inside. All right, so as we walk in the front, we have this very cool staircase that kind of goes around and up that wall. We have a stone featured wall here all the way across. I kind of like that. Gives it a very rustic look. Let me know what you think. Do you like this wall? We have low pile, high-end carpet here on the stairway. I'll show you something about the stairs in a second. I also really like when they do that. See if we can get some. Well, there's no lights in this room, and we have a lot of natural light. The sun's going to come up kind of this angle to the home. If you're looking at the home, this would be the front side here, and you're looking this way. So back to the left side of the home is where the sun's going to come up. So you are going to get morning sun on the backyard, but plenty of windows. And the Plantation Shutters all the way up. We have those transom windows up top. Transom window being a window that's above a regular window in the home that lets in some natural sunlight, doesn't necessarily open, just there to kind of let that light in. Beautiful paint texture on the wall here. Oh, it's actually very smooth. Looks kind of textured, but it's very smooth. So kind of a sponge application. Almost looks like a stucco type situation. Then we have those tall baseboards in white. And this is kind of a soft orange, maybe a hint of peach in it here. Wish there's a little more light in this room. Maybe a big chandelier hanging down, but we do have about 18-foot ceilings down here. So it is a nice big open entry, and then you can see the foyer is this tiled area here when you walk in, and it's going to drop down on either side. This looks to be an engineered wood floor, and you can see the textures in the wood. And a lot of the times, if these are a laminate, you can see them kind of peeling and raising up on edges, and that happens over time, but I don't see it here. I'm believing that this is an engineered wood floor. But I do like this room. I like this space. I like kind of what they've done with the arch here. I don't believe this is original to the home as far as this wall. Looks like something maybe they did after 2000. We're going to have the dining room over here to the left. Dining room all in white. Almost looks like a pool table light here. But yeah, you can hang your dining light there. Really easy upgrade for this room. Don't really need much else to upgrade because you do have the Plantation Shutters. Not sure what's going on with that light in the corner on the wall. Maybe you could do a sconce there, but yeah, real easy to change this out to a modern dining light here. Let's actually turn that on. There we go. But yeah, it does kind of resemble a pool table light. Maybe you don't have dining. Maybe you want a pool table. Great room for a pool table. Kitchen will be off to the right. We'll be over there in just a moment. I'm going to go ahead and try to turn on the lights in the kitchen if I can. There we go. But yeah, 3,913 square feet on almost 8,300 square feet on the lot. So we should have a pretty good sized backyard there. And yeah, this space just feels very inviting. I like that we can see the loft there and there's kind of a balcony. Let me show you what I like about these stairs. Other than just kind of the way they flow up the side and then across, we're gonna have a big closet under the stairs, it would appear, maybe the pantry. But I like how it kind of opens up and spills out, so you kind of get wider as it gets lower. I think that's a great look for stairs. And if you have the space to do it, wonderful. So it feels comfortable walking up from either side there. See what this switch does. There we go. Got some hall lights on behind me. So I have my back to the family room right now. Beautiful gas fireplace. Looks like kind of a wine cellar, which I do have a little bit of a concern about, but we'll talk about that when we get back here. But let's head over this way. Yeah, we're gonna have a downstairs bedroom with a Jack and Jill bath. So no light in this bedroom here, and the sun's on the other side of the home right now. But we do have this really low pile, high-end carpet. The room's painted white. Smaller baseboards, so probably the original baseboards to the home here. I don't believe this engineered wood floor is original either to the home. Looks like they did some remodeling at some point in the past 25 years. Big side window. Now you do have a light switch that controls this outlet here. It's probably a half hot, meaning one of those outlets is hot all the time, and the other outlet there is controlled by the switch. So you can plug in a lamp. Big closet, kind of standard builder grade there. 8-foot interior doors, so a nice upgrade. They are upgraded interior doors as well. We have gold handles. But yeah, the 8-foot doors really make a difference in these homes. And that'll bring us into, so interesting that this is just, interesting this is just a half bath, seeing that there's a bedroom attached. There's a door behind that door there. So we do have this rustic looking tile on the floor. It's about a 10 by 10 tile. Beautiful granite countertop here with also the rustic look, the glass tile backsplash with this tile chair rail going around the top. I do like these cabinets, not shaker style, which we see the most of these days, but not too much going on there. So I think it is pleasant to the eye. And then this big basin porcelain sink I like a lot as well. And I always love faucets that do this. Kind of the waterfall faucet. I always like those. Custom mirror, nice lighting, and they do have the soft kind of yellow light in here, which I don't mind for a bathroom. I'll probably change the video lighting so it does look a little more bright white in here, but that's just general kind of what I do because these tend to look very yellow on camera. And then back here we're gonna have a 3/4 shower, pretty big shower here. And the tile just keeps going through. I like that they tiled all the way up the wall. I didn't even notice that till now. So you have the tile up the wall, and then you have that glass tile kind of backsplash separation, and then that chair rail, and it does go all the way around. Very cool. Okay. So yeah, they've done all the walls in this area of the bathroom, and I like they even did this little strip here. They could have left that out, but they did add it in. Doesn't continue into this bathroom, but this is, yeah, going to be your 3/4 shower. This is actual tile, looks very clean. Probably a shower that wasn't used very often because I'm not seeing any signs of wear and tear here. Typically that tile after so many years will start to get dirty. The grout lines will get dirty, which is why I say I'm always a fan of those single piece fiberglass showers with the faux tile. But yeah, all the metal around looks good. Everything looks solid here. And then we do have this service door going out to the backyard. So you're swimming, you need to use the restroom. You don't have to go through the home. You can come right through here, use the restroom, and or take a shower. Maybe dinner starting soon. You want to get cleaned up. Perfect area for that. And this is going to triple as not only your outside access bathroom here with the shower, also the bathroom for this bedroom, also your guest bath from the inside of the home. So after dinner starts, you're going to come this way to use the restroom. Should be a laundry room to the right here. Oh, good size laundry room. I do like this. Okay. And this is the fun of the mystery tour. I literally had no idea what to expect. So same cabinets, different doorknobs, and I want to look at the difference here. I think it's the exact same cabinets, but look at the difference the knobs and pulls make. That compared to this, they look like very similar cabinets. I kind of like the laundry room better personally. Just kind of lightens up the whole cabinet. Those are the same, right? Or am I crazy? Fiberglass, single basin, huge sink there with the faucet, washer and dryer. You can hang clothes on these racks. You can also hang up a rack for your clothes. You have countertop space. Let's see about these appliances. So refrigerator, washer, and dryer are included in the sale. And those are usually the ones that you want to look at. The other things listed are the disposal and the dishwasher, but those are attached and really people shouldn't be taking those. We put everything in the contract just to be certain. But yeah, good size laundry room. I like this laundry room a lot. And then this is going to be the 3-car garage out here. We do have an alarm on the home. You can see the alarm panel here. Looks to be a little dated, but still works fine, I'm sure. And then you can see the sensor up there for the garage door. We'll look to see if they have glass break sensors in the rest of the home. And this is the garage here. So every time I do this, I regret it. But let's open the garage door. Oh, not what I expected here. Let's open this garage door. There we go. Just going to get a little light in here, if that helped at all. So kind of a tan/peach color here in the garage. We do have a service door going out back, which is nice from the garage as well. Garage door openers on both garages. Just a big 3-car here, no separation, no posts. We have the water valve there, so that's going to be your water pressure valve for the whole home and your water shutoff. We have a water softener over here, and we have the water heater with the expansion tank. Those are required now on the new construction, so if they install a water heater now. You have to add the expansion tank. There is a circulation valve as well, and that's going to push the water out to those, that primary bathroom and the things farther in the home. This is a gas water heater, but that expansion tank, basically, because of the heat and the cold in Las Vegas, it gets a little bit cold, it gets a lot bit hot. That's going to absorb some of that expansion and contraction of the actual tank to increase the longevity. Salt brine tank. So yeah, everything we want to see out here. Really good looking garage. Paint this garage white or light gray and you're really in business. Re-epoxy the floor. And we'll head back inside here. I think it's time to go upstairs now. I'm Andrew Guiant with Simply Vegas. Thank you so much for being here. There's going to be a QR code right up here if you want to scan that to find out more information about this home, or you can just type this into your browser. And I've set up a specific website for this home, and you'll get all the information you need. Something new I'm trying out. Hope you guys like it and utilize it. I get a lot of specific questions about the homes in the comments, and that should answer them for you. Carpet feels great. Very clean. Looks to be kind of newer. I don't think it's brand new, but kind of newer. And then I do like this rock wall personally. Let's keep going upstairs. We'll turn on the hall light here. Looks like the primary is going to be to the left. Okay. Sounds like somebody's here. Oh well, we'll just keep moving. Again, little attention to detail. See how they did the rock wall here, just in that little spot on the side. I do like to see that. We're gonna have a big loft up here, some storage. I love how you have the, the railing looking down over the side. Would not like to see a pony wall there. It would really close up the space. Double door entry into this office. Turn on the lights in here. Maybe the pool guy's here. I don't know. Maybe it's a landscaper. It sounds like somebody's here. So they do have a keypad for the office. And it's all built out here. So all the cabinets, the desk, everything built in, ready to go. Of course, you could remove all this. Be a little bit of a project. And you'd have to redo the carpet because it only goes, it looks, to where the actual built-in starts. We have a big window out the side. I mean, to me, I think maybe if you are remodeling, just change the countertops and restain. You're good to go. Maybe not even restain. Maybe just change out the handles to something a little more modern. And then there is attic access in here as well. That needs to be cleaned up and painted if you're going to redo this office. So yeah, you have the desk area here, and then you also have the pull out here with the keyboard. So you could do a desk here as well. Have your monitor in there, maybe a TV. That's a big cabinet. Oh, I was like, where's the handles on this? But I think you just push it. Okay. So yeah, dedicated office here, and then you're also going to have the other bedrooms as well. But first, into this pretty large loft area here. We're going to have 2 bedrooms and a bathroom to the left side. Yeah, very large loft, versatile space. I mean, it is a big home, almost 4,000 square feet. Got another light over here. I might peek out of these blinds and see who's actually here, because I do hear noises downstairs. I also have an appointment, so... Oh, it's the landscaper. Okay, great. Perfect timing. Out of all the days and hours I could have came out here, the landscapers are here right when I'm filming. Go figure. So yeah, this is the oversized loft here. So they're just going to be on camera. Hope they like it. See what they're up to out back. Looks like they're bringing in rock. Yeah, versatile loft here. Could be a game room, a play area, a TV room, whatever you need. Then you're going to have this very large bedroom right off to the right here. 3 windows across the top, big window off to the side. Good looking bedroom. Biggest bedroom we've seen so far. This is about 14 by 12. So yeah, really good sized bedroom. Now, I know that I'm very positive on my videos. I know I talk about all the good. I don't point out a lot of the bad because I just feel like, you know, for this video's sake, you know, I try to be very honest, but I also just don't try to point out like negatives in the home because I don't really see the point of that. You want to point out the positives. You want to see the things you love. I'm a positive person. Now, when we're touring homes in person, though, together and we're out here, I'm a little more critical, or maybe a lot more critical, and I point out everything I see. So, for example, in this room, and I normally wouldn't point this out on a video, but I'll just do it today just for the example. But you can see there's been some ceiling work done here. You can see the paint doesn't match exactly, and you can't really paint. You can't really touch up a ceiling unless you have the exact same color from the original. And so if you try to match it, you're going to get things like this. So I know there was something going on here. Was there a leak? What happened? We're upstairs, so this refers to the roof. Of course, your inspector is going to go through the attic. They're going to look at the roof. They're going to see if there's any visual signs of leaking, and they might be able to point that out. But something like this should be in the SRPD, which is a seller's real property disclosure form. That's a form you fill out right when you list your home for sale. And basically you talk about anything that went wrong. So could be no big deal. It could be, you know, in 2005, we had a leak in the roof when they installed the solar, which is pretty common, having leaks after you install solar. They came out, they repaired the leak, we repaired the ceiling. No harm, no foul. Now, I wish they would have painted the whole ceiling so you didn't see this right here, but probably a good thing that they didn't. So we know something was going on here. I'm guessing it had to do with the solar. But that'll be in the SRPD. We want to know what happened, when it happened, and how they remedied it. How they fixed it. I'm trying to say words I can't even spit out of my mouth. So how they fixed the problem. And then if they have any paperwork, like, okay, well, you got that done. Do you have any documentation? Can we see what was done, how it was done? Anyways, just wanted to point that out. But when we're in person, you know, part of my job as a realtor is disclose. So if I see something, I have to tell you. Like if I see an issue with the wall, I don't just ignore it hoping you'll buy the house. I point it out right away. You know, I want to get to the problems, solve them. You know, that's not a deal breaker by any means, but I just want you to know about it. So again, those same cabinets here into this bathroom. This is going to be the shared bathroom, another Jack and Jill. Jack and Jill basically just refers to a bathroom that has multiple entrances. It can be an entrance into the hallway. A lot of the times you see it connecting to both rooms, but that's what a Jack and Jill is. So upstairs also, standard size doors. Just wanted to point that out. We had the 8-foot doors downstairs. Granite countertops here, those same cabinets, big mirror. This is all kind of standard builder grade. We have the porcelain overmount sinks, but it looks to be kept in pretty good condition. Missing a couple light bulbs there. But, oh, this is not a Jack and Jill. I'm just making things up. I would have sworn there was a door right there, but it's not. Not a Jack and Jill, just a regular bathroom. I'm too busy running my mouth. I'm not really paying attention to what I'm looking at. But yeah, just a regular full bath here. Access from the hallway. We have the toilet, a Sterling toilet. And then a real good indicator. I talked about the tile downstairs in the bathroom, but a real good indicator also of how well a home is taken care of is as you look at this gold trim. The gold shows way more than the silver trim or the stainless. But if the gold's in good shape, you know the home is pretty much taken care of. And then, yeah, look at this tile, like crystal clean tile all the way around. You see a little bit of coloration at the bottom there with the grout. easily fixed. Tear that out, recaulk it, you're good to go. So you have grout up top. Caulk is going to be what's around the bottom edge where the tile meets the tub. Yeah, everything's looking really well cared for in this home. Quality home here. The location couldn't be any better. I mean, what a fantastic location. You're about 20 minutes from the Las Vegas Strip, about 30 minutes from downtown Summerlin. We're right outside of Henderson. Oh, we're in Henderson, sorry. We're right outside of downtown Henderson. But yeah, 89012, right at the bottom of the mountain here of MacDonald Highlands and MacDonald Ranch. Multi-million-dollar homes up on that hill. So we do have some carpet issues here. Probably have to change the carpet out in here if those stains don't come out. I'm guessing going to sell your house, based on the condition of the rest of the home, they probably tried to shampoo out these stains here and they didn't come out. But again, that's why you write an offer. And just to clear up a couple things, I had a comment that, you know, I was doing all the stats. I like to go over the stats every once in a while in a video and just talk about the market and what's going on with, you know, the Las Vegas housing market in particular, and, you know, the grand feeling of buying homes in Las Vegas. And someone asked, you know, how many of those sales were foreclosures or bank owned? And the answer to that is almost none. We're really seeing almost zero foreclosures on the market right now, very low foreclosures. And the reason being is everyone has equity in their home. Unless you bought in the last 2 years and you way overpaid for your home, almost everyone has equity. And if you have equity, you don't foreclose. You just sell your home. So when we saw a lot of foreclosures, or way more foreclosures, I mean, thousands and thousands, was back in, you know, when the bubble burst and people had ARM loans where they had adjustable rate mortgages, they had balloon payments, and they were underwater on their home. The market crashed. They paid a certain price in 2005. By 2008, they had negative equity in their home. They couldn't afford the payments. The adjustable rate mortgages went way up. They couldn't afford that balloon payment because they bought too many houses, whatever the case. But it's just not the case right now. I looked the other day, there was 102 out of, I think we're getting close to 10,000 homes for sale. A very, very tiny percentage. And the other question was, how many of those were purchased under list price? Well, I think only 12% of homes right now are purchased above list price. And the reason that's important, because there's still going to be homes on the market that have a list price. They're highly desirable. They're going to get multiple offers. There's a lot of people looking for homes right now and looking for the right home. And yeah, you have more options, but occasionally you're just going to get that home that a lot of people want to buy. We're going to go out on this balcony here. This is the primary, very large rectangular primary bedroom. Oh my gosh, look at this view. Wow, so we're out on the balcony here. Both neighbors have pools. No rear neighbors here. Big wall drop down there, and that's the wash. And basically that's just going to channel water when it does rain pretty heavily. But look at this view of the mountains. Oh my gosh. Beautiful mountain views. Beautiful homes up there. Those are those multi-million-dollar homes. One of the most expensive homes in all of Las Vegas right there. We got another one over here. And then if you look here, special surprise for you. I can't really see my phone because of the sun. Where is it at? Where is it at? I'm looking for it. Right there. That is Mark Davis's home, the owner of the Raiders. That's his home right there up on the mountain. Looks kind of like the practice facility, but yeah, that's the Raiders owner's house. Anyways, yeah, gorgeous day out today. It's almost mid-November and it's still in the 80s. I mean, people complain about Las Vegas weather. Come here right now and I dare you to complain. I dare you. Anyways, yes, 12% of people are paying over list price for their home, and about 80% of people are paying under list price. However, that is kind of a skewed number. What it really boils down to is sellers are getting about 95% 8% of their list price right now. So let's put that in $1 million terms. You have $1 million home, you're getting about $950 for it. So not really crazy discounts right now. And those are just the stats. You can't argue with closed sales. You can't argue with what's happening right now in the market. And that's just the fact. So about 95% of list price. Could be up to 98% in some cases. Now, that doesn't count all the overpriced homes. There's a lot of overpriced homes on the market. We can't count those because they're not selling. Those lights did almost nothing there. So these light bulbs last forever. I don't even know if you can buy them anymore, but they have the coils inside. They're the original like LEDs. They take a minute to kind of brighten up, but I don't feel like those did anything. I feel also like I've toured this model before of this home, but we have mirrored doors all the way across. Big closets on either side. I like that they kept the tile going in the closets, at least on this side. Over here, we're gonna have a bigger closet, walk-in style. And it's built out real nice. We have that same carpet down here. So we have shoe shelves, drawers, plenty of racks for hanging clothes, all adjustable. Maybe you want to do just dresses. So you take out one of these and you have a longer spot to hang your clothes. Maybe you just have a lot of overalls. I don't know. I don't know the situation, but adjustable. And built outs are pretty nice there. Let's face it, no one's going in your closet. None of your guests are going in your closet. So as long as it's functional, we can deal with the wood that's a little bit dated. And I do like these cabinets. I do like them better with kind of the knobs that match. I thought those black knobs dated them a little bit more, but here they're just fairly neutral. That's all going to be linen storage there. We're going to have the half bath back here. Half bath, the water closet back here. Talking too much. Just starting to say crazy things. Do we have more lights in here? I thought I hit every switch. Oh, there's this light. That light bulb's missing. That light bulb's missing. We have this switch. Okay. Vanity on this side. I like the designated vanity. Place for your stool, big mirror, plenty of light. There's some more lights overhead. Did I miss a switch? How did I? Oh, I did miss a switch, but only one of the 4 came on. We have a jetted tub over here. And I say jetted tub because Jacuzzi is a brand, and this is an aqua glass, but it is a jetted tub. You have the button there, turn on the bubblers. This all looks pretty good too. I mean, they kept really good care of this home for being 25, almost 26 years old. And then this big corner shower. And this is what I was talking about with tile when you use it over time. So you can just kind of see, some dirt in the tile, but you do have this big bench, and I love the setup here, and I can just imagine what the flippers would do or the remodelers. This is all going to be taken down to the ground. You're going to have a big shower built out here. You're going to have your fancy freestanding tub, and then you're going to have this tile that wraps all the way around up to the ceiling. I can already see it. I've seen it a million times, and it will be gorgeous. But comes at a cost, right? So that's going to be your primary bedroom, primary bathroom. A lot of space in here. Big home, great location, $1.095 million. We're going to have that beautiful pool out back. But first we need to check out the family room and the kitchen, and then we'll get out to that pool. Looks like the landscapers are still here. Did he hit my car, or did he just pull right up to the back of my bumper? Because, I mean, look at this. I mean, sir, do you need to be that close to my car? Like, can you give me a little space? I gotta, put my stuff away in the trunk. The life of the videographer, I guess, right? Am I complaining too much today? All right, we have a closet under the stairs. There we are. Oh, I like that light. Kind of a cool light. All these hooks here. But yeah, big storage area. And it looks to just be painted cement. So what could have happened, and I see this happen sometimes, and be very careful with this. You're moving out or this closet's empty, you're moving in. There's carpet in here typically when they build these homes. People shampoo this carpet and then they close the door. And that creates this funk smell that you literally will never get out of the carpet. You have to rip out the carpet. So maybe that's what happened here. They ripped out the carpet. They said, you know what, we're not doing that again. We'll just paint the floor. Don't hate that. That's probably what happened. And then on the back side of this door, we have everyone's heights. So dad is about nose level for me. And we got mom just a little bit shorter. And then you can see as the kids grew here. And yeah, sometimes people will take this door with them when it has things like this. They left it for you, so I can just mark it right here and mark realtor, you know, November 11th, 2025. It is Veterans Day. Happy Veterans Day. Thank you for your service if you are a veteran. I love working with veterans. VA loans are amazing. I love to do VA loans with people, so give me a call. I'd love to help you out. And yeah, thank you so much for your service. Really appreciate, well, appreciate isn't even the word. I mean, without you guys, we're not here doing this. Just going to open those blinds a little bit. But yeah, big open family room here, all that engineered wood. I kind of love this fireplace with the stonework. We have a little doggy door there. And the TV is going to go on this wall, I'm thinking, because up there is kind of a weird spot for it. It is a gas fireplace. And when I originally looked at this, I was thinking, is this a wine rack? Because if it's a wine rack, isn't it going to get warm from the fireplace? If it's not a wine rack, then it's a firewood rack, but you have a gas fireplace. So interesting setup here. Then we have some more storage up here. I do like it. I'm just questioning the functionality of it being a wine rack or a firewood storage rack. So, but yeah, wall's going to be on this, or wall. TV's going to be on this wall over here. I'm just having all kinds of problems talking today, I guess, huh? I mean, give me a break. This is actually my 440th full-length tour on this channel. 440 full-length tours. That's a lot of tours in my opinion. I don't know how you feel, but I feel like it's a lot. And then this huge open kitchen. I do like this kitchen a lot. This home was very upgraded, very high end when they built it. I can just see little touches like the built-in fridge, the double oven. I mean, a lot of great things with this home. Dining area here, a little casual bite to eat right here. We have the 2000s family computer station right here. Some shelves for your mail. Maybe you're sorting there. We have double pantry. So we have a pantry right there, it looks to be. And then we have these big pantry cabinets here with pullouts. Thank you. Thank you so much. Oh my gosh, I love to see pullouts. You know that. We have pullouts down here. Not only that, these are adjustable. You can change the heights on these. Oh, that's fantastic to see. And you have a pantry. I mean, come on. Over the top here. And then this big built-in fridge, GE monogram. And this is original old school GE monogram. But what a beauty with the black frosted panels. And it looks to be in really good shape. This is going to be your access up here to your water filter, things like that. That thing just flips open, gives you access to the motor. Yeah, really liking this. And again, GE profile upgrades. We have all this counter space over here. We have that big window looking out. I mean, this is a great kitchen. Big island, plenty of space here. Whirlpool stainless dishwasher. Obviously switched out over time. And then we have the double basin stainless sink here. The RO water system. Double oven GE profile. Looks to be really clean, and that's original as well. Added in a little Samsung Space Saver microwave here. There we go. I like how it's not directly over the stove here, which gives you this hood, pack air hood with the fans and the lights, and then a 5-burner gas range GE profile as well. This is all granite. You can see it going up the back wall there. Has the backsplash, and it goes up the wall on this side and all across this side here. So what do you think? Do you like the sink in the island right here, or would you prefer the sink over here? Because I just feel like in so many homes, it's like over here and the island is just the island. Yeah, let me know what you think in the comments below. And then we have the pantry over here. Big pantry, all set to go. No pigeons in the pantry. Keep out the pigeons. If you know what those are, you'll get my somewhat of a terrible joke. But yeah, that's the interior of this home. $1.095 million. Manager Guiant with Simply Vegas. If you want to see this home or any home, you want to know what your home's worth, just give me a call. My information's everywhere. You can sign up on my website. You can text me. You can call me. Whatever you want to do, but get a hold of me. Let's talk. See if I can help you out. So it looks like we have a single door with two kind of faux doors on either side. So only this one opens. They do have the Plantation Shutters there. And then into this beautiful backyard with no rear neighbors. Look at this pool. Very interesting fence setup because I feel like you could just kind of, you know what I'm saying? Covered patio here. That's going to be underneath the balcony. Big table with chairs, plenty of space. They did paint this concrete at one point in time. So the fence does have holes that continues all the way around here. But typically for a fence, you need it to cover the entire pool or go wall to wall. We're going to have just the access doors down there, the service door for the garage and for the bathroom. Little spot of turf here. I like to see the big rock because this big rock doesn't move. Smaller rocks, you're constantly going to be kicking it off of the, you know, the cool decking here. You're going to constantly be moving it back. But when you go with this big rock, yeah, it's a lot more expensive, but it doesn't move. Pool equipment back here in the corner with the gas pool heater. And then very large pool here. I love the shape of it. I love this spa. And I mean, personally, if I was selling this house, I don't know if I would even have that fence up at all. Because I don't think it's really adding to the home at all. It just kind of makes me wonder. Yeah, what a beautiful pool. Just massive here. Yeah, I would just take this fence out, roll it up, stick it in the garage. Because it, where does it go on this side? I feel like it just stops. There's no more holes for the fence. Very strange fence setup. And then more of that large rock over here. We have this beautiful synthetic turf over here, a little bit of paver. They went all large rock all the way across, so no expense spared. 3 AC units. Big Chilean mesquite here in the corner. And then, so it looks like they had, and I might be wrong, but it looks like they had shrubs and vines all along the wall here. And they spray painted the wall, which is fine. But they didn't respray it after they moved the vines that were all the way around. So kind of have these funky patterns. Almost looks like reflections in light. But that's it here. So if you want to see more about this home, you have any questions, obviously you can contact me. You can scan this QR code right here. It'll take you to a dedicated web page for this home with all the answers on there. There's a website here as well. You can reach that information. And then of course I'm Andrew Guiant with Simply Vegas. My phone number's everywhere. Give me a call, text me. Also, hit that subscribe button. I know it's a lot of directions here. Hit that subscribe button. Hit the thumbs up. Share this with your friend. Give me a call. Is that the call me? Text me. Let's be in touch. Anyways, that's it for today. Thank you so much. I appreciate every single one of you watching this. Leave me comments. I'll see you later.